The views and opinions of the guest on We Are Flatbush does not reflect the views and opinions of the platform. We do not instigate, propagate, or glorify anything. It's all educational and entertainment purposes only. Please enjoy and thank you for watching.
Yeah. Flatbush. Westbury to Lincoln, Clarkson Ave to Lennox, 21st to Church, Notion Ave to Riddock, Newkirk to 2-3rd, the junction where the 2 stop, Rear side the 90s, Flatbush Ave and Bear High.
So now it's very active in the streets of Brooklyn, and a lot of the LA culture is coming in, a lot of the families are coming in, people are joining certain things, and a lot of the people who I grew up with in my original hood in Flatbush are starting movements. These movements,
blue seas, red seas,
come on, all kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So we're moving with different things in I want to say I'm one of the first in Long Island to do certain things and to bring certain activities out there.
Okay.
Yeah. There's that when I was doing certain things.
And you see, you got that part from Flatbush.
Absolutely from Flatbush. Absolutely from Flatbush, from my cousins, from my family, and all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and from directly from the source as well. You know, directly from the source. You know, we could get into that in the road. Mm-hmm. But you know, as far as the interview, they know what I'm talking about, and that's pretty much it. So there was nothing. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be that. If you know what I'm talking about in Long Island, nah. You can't, like, don't even talk to me about, like, before me there was none. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was 6 of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
You understand?
You put the stamp on.
Yeah. And then we started doing a whole lot. Now, around that time, I said, I'm going to go into school. And I went to Suffolk Community College. Suffolk Community College, I lasted about, again, 3 months. Every school I went to say 3 months, right? So, when I'm in Suffolk Community College, there was a dude, I met this girl named Miss Innocent. They call her Miss Innocent. So Miss Innocent, we'd speak in the lounge area by the kitchen in Suffolk Community College. And I'm 18. Again, I just reached, you understand? So I'm in New York. And she's like, yo, you would get along with my boyfriend, man. Like, y'all seem like, blah, 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 y'all cool like that. Like, I want to introduce you to my boyfriend. His name is Jason. And she introduced me to Jason. He's from Trinidad. And I was like, Jason, why go on? He said, yeah, good, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Boom, boom, boom. And he had headphones in. And I'm hearing the thing. I said, yo, what's that? I said, that's Bass Odyssey? He said, what you know about Bass Odyssey? I said, what I know about Bass Odyssey? Because he took me back. I said, of course I know about Bass Odyssey. That's Squingy on the mic. He said, oh, shit. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, I have a song. I said, you have a song? He said, yeah, it's called Archangel. Archangel song. He said, yeah, in Wyandanch. I said, in Wyandanch, New York. I said, word? I said, yo, that's a town away from me, where I'm living now. He's like, yeah, you should pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where I'm going. I said, cool. And I remember that night, I jumped on the train. There's one stop over. And I went to Precise. His name is Precise. You know what I'm saying? Baby Star Precise. But he left with the name Precise. He passed away. And Jason Precise, I went to that basement. And I said, we had a few crates, and I started emceeing. And he was like, the man have vibes. And we became Archangel. And I said, let's build this thing up. All right? It's 1998. The end of 97, going to 1998. And we build up Archangel. We would go get our records every time, boom, boom, boom. We would go down one for two dub plates. And we would build up everything from scratch. We built up. And then there was an elder in Wyandanch who had a real sound. And this man know, real sound. And this man, he said, watch, I ain't doing nothing with this. It's collecting webs. So you guys take it. If you're going to do something with it, then go take it. And now we got everything. Now we have everything. So I told Camouflage, come. I told every son of them. I clashed Camouflage. I beat up Camouflage and asked Tommy Tom. I started beat them up by myself with Precise. Like, I'm clashing Camouflage. Every Rockator. The one of them know me. From them time there. So now I'm a sound man, I'm selecting. And I said, I got one goal in mind. We need to go to World Clash. As a precise, my goal in life is to go to World Clash. That is it. Around that time, I'm writing a little dancehall tunes here and there, because you know, more time when you're writing dub plates, you're writing the dub plates. So you're writing, right? So them time there, a rhythm come on and I'm writing. So here Precise now, he said, yo, you actually nice, huh? You should do something with that. I said, nah, nigga, I'm a selector. I said, but I would come out with a 145. I might come out with a 145, one single.
You talking about a 45 gun? You know what a 45 is, man.
A 45 was a single. I'll come out with a single.
I can find one of these guys.
Yeah. Oh, you have a few. You have a few. This is why we're here. It's vintage. It's vintage. So I tell Precise, I say, look, we can do that. Let's come out with, you know what I'm saying? I'll come out with a one single. So I'm recording. Now I'm recording. But we still playing the sound. We clashing, I clash Mr. Mencha, he playing for a Sound Trooper now. I clash different people. But again, Camouflage was one of my biggest kills. You know what I'm saying? And they were good friends of mine, you know what I'm saying, too. Like, love to Camouflage. They not going to say it was a kill because they're going to have ego and they're going to talk about that. So shout out to the family. But you know when I played that Garner intro, you know, like, come on. Oh, they can't talk to me. But love to Camouflage. Because they gave us that experience, you know. And again, even though in those times, I didn't know they would be where they are now. You know what I'm saying? This is the beginning of a lot of Long Island sounds, a lot of their history. And I was there for their beginning because of my roots in We Are Flatbush. So I'm the beginning and of a lot of things. Streetwise, now you putting it together. Streetwise, I'm the first of certain situations.
And what year are you talking about?
This is 98 now. This is 99 now. You understand? And I said,
Long Island now?
I'm in Suffolk County. You understand? So Wyandanch, Brentwood, Deer Park, everything out there. You know what I'm saying? Hempstead, all them places. Them know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally, because again, when we from Brooklyn, when we go out there, it's like, I need to know everybody, and everybody got to know me. Now I have to know I'm stepping on this, whether it's through the affiliations of what I'm doing in the road, or whether it's through selecting. You're going to know me from something. Right. And this is what we're doing. So now, I'm writing songs and I started recording a little bit more. And Precise is like, I told you was gonna love that. I say, yeah, I like it, but I'm still a sound man. I'm still selecting. Trust me, I ain't leaving the sound. He's like, nah, it ain't about that, son. I want to see you do more artist thing. I'm like, yeah. So I wrote a few things and I came out with a CD called Calm Before the Storm. And I pressed it. And I started selling it out the trunk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Let me just sell the CD. Calm Before the Storm. I'm selling the CD. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling the CD. And then charges came. When the charges came, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm still in the streets. So things happen. And I got arrested for, because I can't speak on the other family, but family got in a situation. I got in a situation. And then it was an assault. Another assault. It's always an assault, right? Because the hands is deadly, right? So boom. When I got the assault charge for beating up a snitch, and this snitch, this informer, is actually the head of a bike club, which shocks me every day because this bike club is so famous and people love this person.
Who's the bike club? He's a snitch.
But then I would, but then I get it. But then I would kind of be a snitch. Like, I'll deal with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll deal with them. But it's just crazy that people honor. Like, wow, you part of this, that, third, and you're a big bike iota, and everybody know you. But I got the papers about you, bro. Like, you snitch on my whole family, me and my brother. You understand? So, moving on, we caught that charge. I caught that charge. I pleaded guilty. Now, it's 2002. I pleaded guilty in August of 2002. I pleaded guilty. They said my sentence starts in October of 2002 to do a year. I'm doing a bullet. I'm like this, like, all right? Like, again, when you're in that mind frame, this is like, I'm just going to do a bullet, and when I come on red. That's August. You remember the date? So September come. I'm wilding. I'm doing everything under Jason. Anda ya son.
Oh, you going to jail and you still doing shit.
Yeah. But now I'm fucking bitches like crazy. I'm going wild. You understand? I don't care about nothing. You understand? Like I don't care about nothing. And I remember this one.
24 hours to live.
Yeah, I got 24 hours to live.
You got 24 hours to live, huh? You just going at it.
Yeah. And for the people right now, I'm gonna take a shot. Because on record, because this one is important, right? This is important. I'm gonna get into some things. So boom. So now I'm wilding out, and September 6th, yeah, for sure, thank you. September 6th of 2002, I'm with my family in the front of this yard. My friend E-Rock and Harvey Dent. Very important names to know. Because Harvey Dent is a kid. Cheers. Harvey Dent is a kid. And Harvey Dent said, we in front of the crib. Jay Lane is there. Rest in peace, CIP to Jay Lane. And Jay Lane is there. He's rapping for me. He had just my friend Jay Lane. He just came from Rikers Island, and he's rapping for me. And I'm like, wow, I need him on my next project. He's like, yeah, I'm fresh off the island, cuz you already know. You know that era. That energy. I'm listening to him, and then Harvey Dent comes out and says, yo, guess what? We like, what? He's like, Puff Daddy, Diddy's doing a show on reality TV.
Okay.
He's like, yo, he's doing the show, making up the band, this and third. But they doing auditions tomorrow. So here, E-Rock, DJ E-Rock, he said, yo, you should do that shit. It's tomorrow. I said,
going to jail, though.
So I said, nigga, for what? I said, for Diddy? I never forget. I said, for Diddy? I said, nigga, I just was listening to Tupac. I was like, the fuck I look like? Why would I do that?
You ain't say Diddy. Do you say Puff Daddy or you say Diddy?
He said Diddy. Diddy's doing a reality. I'm like, a reality show? Like, what do you mean he's doing a reality? Like, what? This is new. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, all right, whatever. So then here E and them. He's like, yo, I'm saying you're nice. Like, what you got to lose? I'm like, you know what? I said, yo, cuz, listen. I said, nigga, I'm going to jail next month. I said, yo, let's go over there and wild out. Let's fuck with the niggas on the line. Let's go fuck with them. Let's go band them up real quick. Nigga, like, you jump in the car. And we all jumped in the car. And we went to the audition. It was nighttime. We brought a 12-pack of Heinekens. And we went to this line in Manhattan. And we were like, wow, there's a line of people auditioning from every state, every city. And we like, yo.
This is in Manhattan, right?
Yeah. This is Manhattan. We like, yo. Who them? This is crazy. So I'm like, yo, shorty, what's your name? Da da da. Yo, brother, I'll go out. This that. What you got? What you doing? And they spit up thing, and I spit my thing. They like, you just mix rap with reggae? I'm like, that's all I know. Remember, I came from.
Right.
And I'm just, again, I don't care about it because I already know October 12th or whatever I'm going in to do my year. So I don't business about that. You know what I'm saying? We're almost done. I promise. But it's like, I don't care about none of this. I'm just here for, you know what I'm saying, for you know, because I figure, look, if I do this, I know I'm going to get in. And when I get in, then I'm going to go to jail. I do my year. After I do my year, when I come home, some people are going to remember me, and then we'll get back to the sound thing, and I'll drop some singles, and they'll remember me from that first part. So I remember, if you watch Making of the Band, for those who watched it, when Diddy started seeing that I'm leaving the house for court, he called me to the office, and he said, yo, let me ask you a question. You keep going to court. There's a chance you could go to jail? I said, yeah. He said, what? You going to jail? You came, I'm on bail. I'm here, I'm on bail. I'm out on bail right now. And he's like, nah, we got to help your situation.
I mean, all right. I want to go to that. I want to go to that right there. Yeah. When you was talking to Diddy in the office. Yeah. You say he called you in the office.
Yeah.
Explain, I mean, even though you just explained it, but explain to me how the feeling felt for you that this multi-platinum artist, producer, label maker that brought Biggie out want to talk to you about your case and help you when you just said you pleaded guilty and you about to go to jail. Give me that vision in that room.
The vision?
And the vision for you. How you
okay. I will say, let me say this first.
Right.
And even if you do clickbait thing, you know, Popeye, even if you do this, please keep this part, eh? This is important. And I'm going to say it again, just in case, just for the timing wise, because I know how editing go. Even if you do clickbait, please keep this part. I'm telling you how I felt at that time.
That's what we want.
Love to Sean, because I spoke to him recently. Respect to Diddy. In that time on that day, I said he's doing this because he just got off the case with Cheyenne and J-Lo. So you're trying to make yourself look good. And I seen a book on your table and I said, what's that? It said the 48 Laws of Power. There was a book on his table. I said the 48 Laws of Power. So I said, what's that? Now I don't know what that is. I said, what's that? And he said, don't worry about it. He said, don't worry about it. I was like, don't worry about it. All right, cool. So later, I realized what that book was. But he told me, don't worry about that.
So you
Tell me
basically
about
trying to say, so in other words, you trying
I
to say.
felt at that time like, you know what I'm saying, he was like, you know.
Use it as a porn.
What? I don't want to
He
say.
was using you as a.
This is business, so it's like I already went through a bad situation and people looking at me a certain way. So if I help one of them to get to you, it's them. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm gonna be all right. And what's wrong with that in business? Again, keep it real. What's wrong with that? He helped. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me help him. I'm gonna look good. I get it. It's business.
So it's safe.
That's how I looked at it.
So is it safe to say, was that your first downfall to Puffy?
No. It comes later, like when I was living with Suge and all of that.
I don't go there first. Don't
Yeah.
speed on me. Just keep back to where you was at.
Yeah, because people gonna be like, what? You know, I was out there, but that's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that. Again, I hope this thing ain't the interview's not too long. But look, so Puffy writes a letter to the judge,
Okay.
and I go to the judge with my lawyers. And when we go to the judge says, looks at the paper. Let's say this is the paper. And the judge said this. Oh, okay. So let me get this right. You want me to release a felon to a guy who shot up a club? That's what you want me to do? This is serious. And dashed it. See you next court date.
Well,
MTV came in after. And MTV said, Diana, we got your back. We're going to get another letter. And MTV wrote a letter with Boone and Moray and all the heads of MTV Productions. And they wrote a letter. My next court date, when MTV presented that, and I presented that from MTV, here the judge. Oh, MTV. You're on MTV. Well, I wish you much luck. 5 years probation. Can't go nowhere in the United States without your PO saying boom, boom, boom. Good luck on your career. I didn't go to jail.
So, well, so
So now, I'm on Making of the Band. And then, guess what? Mind you, they didn't even pick the band yet. So now, still during audition time. Boom.
August what? So wait, August is between audition?
Yeah.
I thought you was on the
now
band.
we in the house. We in the house. It was 20 of us in the house
Wait, I
at that
thought you
time.
was on the band already when this.
Nah,
hold
this
up.
is 20 of us. This is 20 of us living in a house, and they
He
counting
did
it
this,
down.
so I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But he must have saw talent.
No, but I get what he was saying. See what he just said earlier? That why Puffy wrote that letter because he was trying to make what he was going through.
That's how I
you
felt.
know.
That's how I
And that's
felt.
what he just said because he wrote a letter prematurely.
Yeah. Or it could have been,
But he saw talent in him.
or
That's why
again,
he
it could have
wanted-
been because if we called Diddy right now, he could have been like, "Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that, nigga. You was nice." He could have said that.
Okay.
You understand? And
That we could
again, he could say that too. So I'm saying how I felt in that
moment,
office,
at the
right,
moment.
right.
We just
To
talking
keep it
at the
real.
moment, Puffy. We just talking at the moment. That's it.
Yeah, and again, it's
We're
just
talking 2024.
yeah, man. Because again, but that's how I felt. So, so now I get called and they say, Dylan, you made it to the band. They put it together. I said, cool. You know, I'm in now.
How you felt right there at that moment with all of that you just said before that? How you felt at that moment now?
At that moment, my best friend and my family member the same day was being on the bus going upstate. My Cody, my friend, my family.
Oh, the people that was in your case, they were going to jail.
Yeah. The same exact moment that I was called for and chosen for the group, the same exact minute, I got a call from my mom that my brother, who I love, it was on the bus going up. So it was very bittersweet for me.
I want to ask you a question on that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you this question. I want you to keep on going forward. How did them guys feel that you got off and they had to do it? They had to go up north.
Well, no, it was totally different situations. So it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? My thing was a retaliation later, like I said, an assault thing. What they did was something totally different. So,
Okay.
yeah. I looked out for them later, months later.
No. I just wanted to know how some brothers might feel bittersweet about.
No. It's more like do your thing, but it's their first time dealing with that situation, so it was very rough mentally.
Let's continue.
You know,
I want to touch on it.
No, we're still there, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and them still there, man. And that's really important to know. But again, it gets emotional. So, and again, it's bittersweet. So now they take a break, and they said we're gonna start recording as a group. And the next, we got all the phone calls. I remember in between that time, I'm back around the way now. So now I come back to Flatbush. And let me tell you, when I come back to Flatbush, I tell everybody around the way I go to 50s, I'm like, yo, I just signed with Diddy. I never forget. I'm on the corner on 57 at H&I. 56 at between H&I and the corner store right there. Man, people's out right across the street from Glenwood Projects. Everybody from Glenwood is there. Everybody's outside that day. Everybody. And I'm like, yo, I just got signed to Diddy. Hear my nigga Marcus and then. This nigga smoking some shit. He told me he signed to Diddy. He's like, yo, Donald said he signed with Diddy, cuz. Like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm serious, son. Like, we just finished wrapping up a whole season. They're like, a season of what? Like, what are you talking about? Nigga, roll up, cuz. Like, what are you talking about?
So while all this was going on, you never let nobody know.
You can't.
You gotta let the people.
I was locked in the house. I was locked in the house on making them the band.
I'm saying,
I couldn't leave.
I mean, you got people around the way. Phone call, texts, whatever.
You couldn't leave.
So nobody.
You couldn't leave. It was you couldn't leave.
So you lived
and any call you lived in the house, and any call was recorded. So I was locked in. Any clothes you need, you have to send somebody to bring the clothes.
Even with that, whoever's sending the clothes for you,
my brother, like he's not telling them around the way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody knew
so nobody really know what's going on. And this, remember, this has never happened in life. This never happened. What I did has never happened before this. It never happened. That Love and Hip Hop and all this never happened. So nobody knows even how it goes. Now it's like, oh, word, you just finished filming. Like, finish filming what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, we in the road, like, what are you talking about? So they joke, it's jokes. What? When I said jokes, niggas is dying, like, now he talking this shit. First don't you want to win world class, now you talking about he signed with fucking Diddy, nigga. Yo, son, take a shot, cuz. Yo, what's cracking? It's that. And I'm like, yo, cuz, I'm serious. I swear to God, son, I swear everything, yo. I really boom. And then they start saying, what you mean? I said, yo, for the past few months, I've been locked in. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm hyped. So now they said, all right, MTV calls, and they say, and I'm leaving out a few things too, because I remember I took my mom's car to go over there, and they towed that. I remember mom saying, I can't get my car, all you take my car, and boom, 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 and this and that. I said, Mom, it was for MTV. She said, MTV? What kind of MTV? You took my car, boom, boom, boom. And I remember later she saying, MTV's on my voice on the answer machine saying they need you. What going on? What kind of MTV? Why MTV on my thing? What? It's trouble, you know, Jed. I'm like, Mom, I told you I'm on MTV. She's like, well, they said you have to go up there for the next thing. Well, I did. And I went. And now it's time to fill the second season. Now we're a group. Babs Bunny, Chopper City, Ines, Freddie P, Sarah Stokes, Dylan Delincha. This is the group. So, first thing, we're going through hazing. A lot of this is not on camera, no. A lot of this is not on camera. Y'all watching the time? This is real, though. This is real. We're going through the hazing. I remember when we couldn't brush our teeth. We weren't allowed to brush. This is not on TV. This is not on TV, Popeye.
You couldn't brush your teeth.
Yeah, you couldn't brush your TV. Brush your TV. You couldn't brush your teeth. You could not.
Who made these rules up?
DIDDY. He said there's no
Sean Puffy Combs.
Sean Puffy Combs. No showering. Everybody was in a hotel room. All of us girls and the man them with 2 small bed in a small room. And he said, y'all gotta deal with this. And everything I tell y'all to do, this is what y'all gonna do. Now keep in mind again my history, what I did in the past.
Sound like one of Puffy parties or something.
Boy, I don't know what I got at this time. All I know is that we're going through serious hazing. I remember one time they said, look, this is what y'all gonna do, y'all. You know, Puffy thing. Like, remember like the David Chappelle thing. He said, y'all gonna go to the club. Y'all like music? We like, yeah. He like, y'all gonna go to the club and y'all gonna dance. When y'all walk in there, you gonna dance. And whoever stops dancing, y'all can't be in the group. Keep in mind, we're not signed yet. So if you pass all of these hazing situations, then you'll be in the group.
So he said about dancing?
So he said, y'all gotta move. The music, y'all gotta move. I need to know y'all love this shit. You understand? So we go to this club, and everybody on the minute you walk in, you better start that. The minute you stop dancing, you can't. Boom, boom. So I walk in, I go so. And damn, what's the cousin's name? Flatbush Dunn. One of the Flatbush Dunn them. Oh man, I hate when I forget names. But he's gonna see this shit like, oh son, you forgot. But one of the OG them is in that club from Flatbush. So when everybody does, I stop. I'm like, I'm not. I said, yo.
I wanted to ask you what kind of dancing you was doing.
No, you have to move. You have to move. You just have to move your shoulder. You have to move, man. You have to move your foot. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I see the big homie, he like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, I just left your cousin Casper, man. Cornell, man. I just left your cousin, man. What's good? What you doing here? What's all these cameras, nigga? What's good? One of those from your generation, you know.
You think you're the informant?
No, he just like, yo, what's good? What's this? You on a TV show? Like, I already see it's white people. Like, I know what's going on. And I'm like, so I stopped dancing. And respect to DIDDY, because I know DIDDY must have, now I'm looking back, DIDDY must have seen this shit like, watching the, you know, behind the scenes, like, I see you. Oh, that's what you about. Because I stopped. And I'm like, yo, he talking about da-da-da. He's like, nigga, come take a shot. So I go, yeah, so I'm at the bar. And Babs look at me, she go, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. You don't want to be in this group. You're wildin'. I go, nigga, I went Flatbush here. Like, I say, yo, son, cheers, man, listen. Yo, good to see you, man. Like, da-da-da. We leave from there. I don't listen. You see what's going on now? Think about Puff and how he's seeing this. We're not part of the group yet. I'm not signed yet. Next thing they saying, we gotta go work out in the morning and this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. I'm not gonna. So hear me when we go work out in the morning. They send a trainer. Shout out to Chris, and Chris gotta work. You know, so we gotta work out. And I get to the thing. I said, Biggie didn't have to do this shit. First thing I'm saying, this is on camera. Again, the mogul seeing this, he like, this nigga's perfect for this shit.
You say a lot of this stuff is being said, but we never seen this in public. There's a lot of behind scenes.
I'm like, yo, and some of this is seen. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and watch the, you know, some of the footage, you'll just see that I'm not doing what they said. That's what you would see.
He definitely wasn't doing what
No, I'm not.
He definitely wasn't doing
So then moving forward, no, the cheesecake walk.
Yeah. Flatbush. Westbury to Lincoln, Clarkson Ave to Lennox, 2 First to Church, Notion Ave to DIDDY, Newkirk to 2/3, the junction where the 2 stop, Vidside the 90s, Flatbush Ave and Bed High.
We are Flatbush.